Greetings, humans! I am here, the Floofmeister, head Floof, Palooza. Welcome, everybody. I am here, it's time to meet your doom. So there. Greetings, Anachronista. Shh, human. So everybody, welcome. I'm going to start by saying, Zara has threatened the human already. Zara, you have arrived. Excellent. Human is nervous, Zara. Hola, Emma. Hello, Yvonne. Bonjour, Kyle. Hello, Chloe. Welcome, every salutations, Ace. A lovely Sunday it is. So, Zara, Zara, don't be mean. If you're going to hurt the human, just can we just get this over with? The human has been enjoying her last moments, but we're scared. Greetings, Paula. So, Zara has claimed before the live has started that she's going to break the human in record time. We're scared. Hello, Skip. I'm already. Hello, Ruth. No, Zara, we're not ready. Of course we're not ready. Hello, Stevie. Hello. It has made us wonder what would break the human. You're pregnant again, oh Zara! Congratulations! Congratulations, Zara. I am absolutely delighted for you. I am over the fucking moon. I'm out of the solar systems. Systems? Yes, systems. You heard me. There's lots of them. Excellent, Zara. Excellent. Our army expands. More foot soldiers. Excellent. Zara, yes, I think you win. In the absolutely nicest possible way, Zara. Absolutely. Oh, isn't that nice? It's about time something nice happened, isn't it? It's just isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Yeah. Hello, Sock Monkey. By the way, Sock Monkey, did you resubscribe? Rather got overshadowed, didn't it? We'll get onto that, Sock Monkey. Don't you worry, we'll get onto that. Fortnite, lots of mini royals. They're all about the place, tottering about, wriggling. It's going to be a little worm. I think we do need the Zara song, don't we? Don't we? Yeah, let's have the Zara song. Good idea. Hello, Somdra. Hello, Sums. Hello. Anachronist, I think that is an absolutely incredible idea. I'm pleased that the human is not too broken that we can't sing it. Rejoice, rejoice. Let's find the Zara song. Let's find the Zara song. Any minute now. Come on, human. Oh, can you hear us rustling? Oh, you've gone too far. Don't we always go too far? There we go, the Zara song. Here we go, the Zara song. Sandra, what did you miss? Zara's going to have a little bubba. Another little bubba. So we're going to sing the Zara song as congratulations. Yeah. All together now. We're going to need to rewrite this. Hello, Apple user. You are late. You forgot it was Sunday. It's the Zara song. It's going to be an addition to Zara's family. And we're going to celebrate. Whoop, whoop. It's time to live stream. And something evil's lurking in the dark. Ooh. You welcome your mod team. You already know that shit's about to start. You shake with fear, but Apple users already been muted. Ooh, a poll appears. But you know that Zara can't be stopped. Now Apple users blocked. Come on, because it's Zara. And Zara's right because she don't take no shit. And you know she'll start a fight because it's Zara. And Zara's right, you only get one chance before she'll smash, bite and set shit alight. Ooh, congratulations! Oh, my word. That's really kicked us off, hasn't it? It's more energy than licking a battery. That. Whew. Congratulations, Zara. Right, that's it, everybody. Nothing nothing we had planned is going to top that. Hello, Puppet Hideaway. Hello, Alex. It's a bit weird you are, aren't you? Hello, Sebastides. Cheesecake. So our audience has just got a little bit bigger. I mean, Zara's doing her bit, right? I know, Zara, I know. 3 beautiful little bubbas. Oh, my word. It's been a busy few years, hasn't it, Zara? Absolutely beautiful. Right. So, everybody, anyway, what are we doing? Are we going to do the Doom Room today? Well, I mean, I would say yes. We said we have a Doom Room all set. Oh, there's a poll. Who in the gang should be godparent to Zara's new spawn? we will have a ceremony when the time comes, everybody. Please do vote in the poll. Hello, positive love. Hello. Stay positive. A groom room, Miss Janet Snakehole? What? No. Yvonne, don't worry, it's not a prerequisite. Although, oddly enough, strangely enough, if you follow the link to our website, you will discover that we have just launched a fertility token. It's something to do with Bletton's culture, don't worry about it. But clearly Zara is not in need of one. Oh wow, that's an interesting 3-way tie there, Zara. DC, Curry and the human. Wow, hard to know what to make of that. A broom room. Isn't a broom room just like a cupboard? Let's not get onto cupboard chat again. We've done that. Anyway, did I just turn Zara's pregnancy into a merch plug? Apple user, yes, I think I did. The human's going to take a sip. We don't want actual, actual breaking. Oh, Kyle, I see what you did there. It's a doom room. Anyway. Yeah, and speaking of family, you can find more about our family and Slay 5 out now, link in profile. I know. Paula, I added Doom, and you got evicted. I added fertility. we have also added zoo coins, so one of us is going to get fucking rich, okay? You let me know which of you it is, right? I just keep on giving. And are you grateful? No. Oh, a tomb room. That's just a crypt. Hello, Adam. You're sat at work watching. Your colleagues are giving you some. Give them some looks. Give them some looks back. Yeah. Yeah. They sound boring as fuck, Adam. Yeah. Well, anachronistic, maybe the coins are the thing that will, you know, reflect, bounce. I don't know. But yeah, it's got to work for one of us then, by Paula's reckoning. Carl, we've done one in a tomb. I think we've done more than one in a tomb. For a minute, I thought you said we've done eating in a tomb. I was going to say, Carl, my memory might be bad, but I'm pretty sure I'd remember that. Sandra, you think we need a special baby doom room? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Is that how I've got to talk now that we're talking about baby? Is it? Chloe, you want it to be you. Student Ed is a biatch. Ain't that the truth? Sebastian, you still want to know the exchange rate for Zoocoin? Well, if you do go and have a look on the website, I think you will discover that maybe Zara hasn't completely understood what the point of a virtual currency is. Anyway, there will be much more on Zoocoins. There will be more of that shenanigans to come. The fertility tokens will make sense again. Not that Zara needs to know that. Slave 5 is out. And other stuff. I'm really far behind with the comments now. It's just all too damn exciting, isn't it? Paula, were we going to do a poll? Yes, we were going to do a poll. There is a poll set up to ask whether you would like downloadable versions of Slay. There's a poll that the human pre-prepared. If someone would like to get that running. The human did also pre-prepare the polls necessary for the escape room, but we'll shuffle in that direction in a bit. Yvonne, we did do an escape room in an ancient Egyptian pyramid once. We've done some escape rooms in lots of places, haven't we? So yes, check out that poll. It's about how you want to be slayed, something like that. I don't read the fine prints. Hello, AJ. And hello, Mutu, as well. I'm behind with the comments. Easter Bunny might bring more babies. Is that how it works? Is it? I hope Latin doesn't lay another egg. By the way, they won't. Oh, Zara, you didn't think about multiples. Have you got any twins running in the family? Have you? Right, well, the vote is in. And some of you would like to be able to buy Slay as a download from the website. Oh, there we go. Only one of you would prefer sniffing new books. Nothing wrong with being a book sniffer. Chloe, you always think the mods deserve a discount. Anyway. Sorry, you have twins on both sides. Oh, fuck me. I mean, wow, Zara. You're going to have your hands full, aren't you? Just saying. Digital slaying. Oh, believe me, Anacris, digital slaying is just as satisfying as, you know, getting your hands dirty. or any other part of you dirty. Anywho, Yvonne, you had 2 polls that say the same thing. I think we're glitching. AJ, one of your swords almost broke yesterday? Oh my word. No, I'm not going to lower the tone. I'm not going to lower the tone. How many babies do we think Zara's going to have? I think this is going to be a double. I've got a feeling deep within my floof. I can feel my milk oozing at the thought of this. Calm down, human. Miss Janet Snakehold, they might tariff your copy. Oh, Miss Janet Snakehold is printed off Amazon. You can get it off American Amazon. There's a link in my profile. It'll take you straight to it. But nevertheless, we shall look into... I say we. It's very much a royal we. I'm not going to do fuck all about it. But Paula will, so you should all thank her. We'll look into it. Seriously. Wasn't even our idea. Wasn't even our idea. Hello, Miss Susie. You missed the sing-along. If you mean DC still is postponed. So we'll catch up with DC at the end of the month. I'm really behind with the messages again. I still think. Paula, you missed that. What are we looking into? Oh, we aren't looking into anything, Paula. You're doing all the work and having all the ideas. The downloadable sleigh is all your credit. Oh, how many spawn? How many spawn will Zara have? That's the latest poll vote. I reckon it's 2. I reckon Zara's having 2. She's going to do the double. Yeah. Miss Janet Snakehold, you're hoping for 6. that's a whole school. Hush, human, hush, you really are broken. Oh, Paula, you'll get it on the website this week. Isn't that efficient? Isn't that efficient? Human, you're completely superfluous, aren't you? Go on, hop along, go and cough in the corner. Hello, Shortcake. Bit fucking rude. Talking about my haircut. I don't like your haircut much either, so no. Anyway. Anachronista, why are you saying Froggis? What have I said that's made you say Froggis? I don't know. Anyway, Zara, I think you're having 2. Yeah. Shortcake, you didn't know a worm could swear. Oh, Shortcake, you would be shocked and amazed at all the things I can do. Yeah. Oh. Some people think more. Some people think more, Zara. Froggis is liking the live but not commenting, and it irks you. Carol, you've just seen that you've watched me for 933 days. It feels like it. It really, really feels like it. Hello, Froggis. No lurking. No lurking, Froggis. Anachronist is always watching. Someone's always watching. Yeah, Carl, how did you find out, actually? I know that sometimes when I go to like the live area, it tells me who of you have been watching, but it also tells me that some of you haven't, when I know for a fucking fact you have. So, Miss Jen, maybe Froggies is irking themselves. That'd explain why they're so quiet, wouldn't it? It wouldn't take long, though. We've been going 20 minutes. It'd only take a minute maximum. Anyway. Anyway. I'm going to let Human take a sip. I'm sure you don't want to keep hearing her coughing and spluttering all the time. Take a little sip, Human. Yeehaw! Froggies, Chloe and Sondra, I hate you all. Oh, Human, I feel it in my little wibbly wobbly bones that this is going to be the one that finishes you. Take the microphone off for a minute. There we go. Put the microphone back. There we go. It'll all be okay, Human. It'll all be okay. Anyway. Oh. Right. So. It was a triple attack. We're fine, though. I'm not soft, you're soft. I'm making it a point to not be soft this year. Doom to all of you. Anyway. I wonder what comes up for me if I look in the subscription menu. Does it tell me how long I've been looking? Oh no, Human, get rid of the subscription menu. It gives you a lot of things that make you break the live. Get your point little finger and poke it somewhere else. Not there. We're busy. But am I going to be mean to Marcus? Oh, Zara! I mean, well, I might in, I don't know, 10 or 15 years' time or something. Maybe I will. Maybe. Shortcake, why don't my eyes move? They do. They move too quick for your rubbish little human eyes to tell. Paula, you have had enough doom. Do you know what, Paula? Maybe you need to figure out how to be nicer to the ancestors. Musha, there's a whole escape room between us and doom, isn't there, though? 620 days for you, Anachronista. Just, guys, just think, if you'd committed a crime, you might be free by now. It just goes to show how quickly time goes. Oh, Jesus, Chloe. Just think, if you commit a crime now. Human, I don't know why that tickles you so much. AJ, this is punishment. Harsh, isn't it? Anyway, an actress to what crime? You're my what? My ally? Entirely because of Applebee's. Well, that's true, AJ. That's true. Oh God, Chloe's doing the maths. I'll leave that up to you, Chloe. I'm sure you can take it. So, what else do we have to talk about? before we start the escape room. Now, we do have an escape room. I don't think we've done it. The human did it a few weeks ago, but now our memory being what it is, we don't think we've done it. Anyway, just remember not to drop the soap. Oh, Kyle, some people get arrested just to go and drop the soap. And you know what? I'm not judging. Everyone needs a hobby. Zara, you were late to the subscription chain. Yeah. Froggy's escape room. What's that? Guys, we're going to do an escape room. We haven't done a Wild West escape room lately, have we? Yeah. Ace, we started a couple and got sidetracked. That doesn't sound like us, Ace. Do we get to see Zara's ultrasound? But, I mean, not from here, no. AJ, you want an escape room where Froggus is in the walls? Every escape room has Froggus in the walls. Wondering a train robbery? No. We do ADHD ourselves quite a lot. Speaking of which, even in her sleep, the human manages to do that. We had a dream. Sound like I'm going to give a speech. This is our famous "we had a dream" speech. Anyway. Anyway, human had a dream where it was a zombie apocalypse dream, and then we got sidetracked. She sidetracked herself into worrying what happens to like all the wild animals in the zombie apocalypse. Like, do we have like zombie rabbits, or are they impervious, or does it just kill them? And the human couldn't even just have an honest zombie apocalypse dream without completely, and they were the fast zombies too, not the slow zombies. They were these new fast zombies. Yeah. Anyway, John Paul, I'm not sure you're a doctor, are you? Are you? So, there we go. Shall we start an escape room and see what happens? The comments is just a fucking nightmare on this live in particular. More so than usual. Thank you, Paula. Do you think they'd be safe? Okay, all the cute little bunnies and squirrels and the little fallow deer will be safe. Thank goodness. And then after the human was done with that dream, not even going to lie, she dreamt that she was watching a film that was a mashup between Fist of Fury and The Little Mermaid. So, let's start the escape room. Zombie dogs do scare the humans so badly, actually, Apple user. I think Zara's done something to us. A mermaid of fury. Yes, it was very much a mermaid of fury. Hello, Jules. Zara has to go. Farewell, Zara. Your work here is done. And congratulations. Yeah. Miss Janet Snakeholder, you wanted to pick out intergalactic baby names? Oh, do you know what? We'll do that another live. We'll do that next week. Maybe. We'll pick out some intergalactic baby names. I'm sure Zara will adore it. There were Elton John glasses, were there? Oh no, was it while the human was coughing her lungs up? We missed it. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Name it Froggies? Okay, actually, job done. Zara's new spawn will be called Froggies. You know, Froggies, I don't know why we make this so complicated, do we? That was simple, wasn't it? That was so easy. Froggies light. Miss Susie, why do you have a 3rd-degree burn on your arm? Oh, Miss Jade Snakeoil, and if it's twins, the other one will be Apple User. Yes. Some of you think Rasputin and Zula. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? The name Rasputin definitely needs to make a comeback. It's time for history to do something about that. Anyway. Yes, Human found it amusing to the point where it almost killed her. So, everybody, escape room. You wake to find yourself laying on a dusty wooden floor. You get to your feet, shaking the dust from your clothes as you look around. You quickly realise you're in a Wild West saloon, complete with bar, piano, and a somewhat past their best showgirl. But before you get involved in searching your surroundings, you notice the door is open and sunlight is beaming in. You move towards it, ready to make the quickest escape in history. Fuck knows we need it. When a man stumbles in and falls to the floor at your feet, it seems a little theatrical for you, and you're not going to pass up a quick exit, but as you move to step over him, he grabs your leg. It's bad, Sheriff, he gasps. Zelo is back in town and they're calling you out. The man has a rather thick and, in your opinion, obviously fake Southern American accent. Doesn't this guy know less is more? You feel like taking him aside to give him a few pointers, chief of which would be not to have chosen such a ludicrous accent in the first place. It's curiously inauthentic. Oh, hello, Clue. No, we've literally just started. Don't worry. But you have missed Zara announcing her news that she's pregnant. But before you have time to pass on your artistic criticism, the man continues talking. They're challenging you to a showdown, Sheriff. A shootout at noon. I know you can defend the town. Yes, that's my attempt at an accent. Oh, I missed a yeehaw. Oh, sorry, I missed a yeehaw. Yes, AJ. Our army is expanding. The man pats you roughly on the shoulder before dashing out the door. Yeehaw! Vanishing down the street. Honestly, Human, this is going to be the life that kills you, isn't it? Yeehaw! You peep out the door after him and notice the street is deserted except for a small green plushie. It points to the clock, which chimes for 11. It looks like you have... Oh, yeehaw! Yeehaw? Did I yeehaw? It looks like you have a showdown in 1 hour. Oh, hello, Jackson Storm. Hello, Jose. You step back inside the saloon. You don't mean to be conceited, but you fancy your chances against a tiny little plushie. But as you instinctively reach towards the holster at your hip, which you previously hadn't even been aware of, you realise it's empty. It looks like you'll need to find your gun if you want to have a shootout with the little green plushie. Oddly excited at the prospect of being a gunslinger in the Wild West, you look around the saloon. Surely your gun is here somewhere. There's a bar and a barkeep, a piano and a showgirl whose feathers are a little faded. There's also an odd painting on the wall and a magazine discarded on the table. Time to start! Oh, did I miss another yeehaw? Oh dear. It's really hard, you know. Vote in the poll for where we're going to look. Chihuahua. I'm not getting drawn into such things. Anachronist, you totally didn't just... Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada, none of this. 6 gun in this, brother running this, Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meets Jim West. Anyway, human, what the fuck did you do with your youth? Froggis, your host of being empty is totally not a euphemism. Jackson Storm, what have you been up to? Your hands hurt because you've been working? No, we don't have confirmation about the knife. And actually, you only knew that one line. Lightweight. I like the way that literally no one else fucking commented on it, though. It's like... It's like we've just had another breakdown midstream. Anyway, Apple user, you think Bear has the gun? No, Sondra, you do not have a spare key. Vote in the poll. Come on, no keys, no eating them, no knives, none of this. Just saw it was a ghost video. Oh dear. It is hard work being an all-round entertainer, isn't it? Right, showgirl it is. By some margin. Don't eat the showgirl, anachronista. No judgment, but, you know. Oh, human, we're not going to make this. You decide to take a closer look at the showgirl. You don't want to be that person, but she is past her best. The feathers in her hair are faded and her outfit is worn. She smells fucking delicious, though. Ooh! Poor Carl, poor dead Carl, poor tasty dead Carl. He's had some jobs over the years, but this is the first, and you can't say you disapprove. You have a nibble on an ankle as you check for anything useful, but there aren't exactly a lot of pockets in a showgirl's dress. You're about to give up, having made it all the way past the knee to nibbling on a thigh, when you find a scrap of paper. It has the numbers 6. Human, you did that to yourself. Yeehaw! It has the numbers 6 and 9 on it. That serves you right for trying to be dramatic, doesn't it? Eh? Anyway, oh, Miss Janet, thank you for the lovely butterfly. So there we go. Yes, Kaluna, 6 cough, yeehaw, 9. So, yeah, her name wasn't Lola. Her name was Carl. His name was Carl. He was a reanimated corpse. It's a bit more explanatory. DC's version, I feel, would be. Anyway, Chloe wants us to vote, everybody. Vote where we're going to look next. While Human takes a sip to try and ensure that we make it through the live. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, 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 yee fucking haw. Human was quick, nifty, like a little sippy ninja. We need a Lola Carl song now. Oh dear. Yeah, Anachronista, it is giving more Lola than her name was Lola. Anyway, stick with it, human, we're going to be fine. Suddenly DC has become much more interesting. Well, I guess we don't see much of DC, do we? I'm nervous of saying we want to see more of DC because we'll never get him in any clothes again. Does she have cool emotes to use and a human to abuse? Doesn't everybody, Anachronista? No, Frog, it's not Yoda. Yoda. Right, well, now we're looking at the barkeep because I'm imagining that some of you anticipated that the barkeep was going to be DC, and there we go. Jackson Storm, you have to go now. Farewell, Jackson Storm. I wish you good luck. No, not Skoda. Mutu. Come on. Mutu, that is exceptional. Anyway, barkeep. Human, at this point, I'm not so worried about whether anyone else is going to survive this life. I'm just worried about us. Okay. You decide to take a closer look at the barkeep. He looks like he could use a shave. In fact, as you get closer, you realise he looks rather a lot like a large taxidermy bear. Dear bear, dear very well-made bear that can't possibly be ripped open with your hands. You'll need something sharp to help you. Yeah, Anachronista, what is it with sarsaparilla? What even is sarsaparilla? Anyway, we clearly need something sharp for bear, so back to the vote! You can't use AJ's broken sword. Behave. No high-fiving. No, you can't use your sharp wit. Miss Janet, your daughter just asked when the live would be over. Judging by the human, soon. Bear claws are sharp. Not this bear. Poor bear. Poor dead bear. Poor tasty dead bear. I think we have tried eating bear before, haven't we? I don't think it went down very well. Okay. Paula says sarsaparilla is like early root beer. Cluna says the same. In a tourist ghost town. How exciting. Froggies don't eat bear. Spit them out. You don't know where they've been. I might be talking to the bear now. Well, there we go. Sarsaparilla. Anyway, everybody vote for where we're going to look next. I love when we get just a little bit educational. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Most people not from North America hate root beer. I don't think any of us have ever tried it, have we, human? Yeah. And we know where Carla's been. Well, we thought we did, didn't we, Froggies? We thought we did. Maybe not. Anyway, human, don't tap the screen. You'll end up banning someone. Root beer tastes like toothpaste to you, Apple user. Is DC the village bike? Honestly, Paula, catch the chase, why don't you? I think DC longs to be. The way they go at everybody. Anyway, I mean, I'll be honest, Paula, there's a beautiful colloquialism that it's gone out of use in later years. Maybe because we're just not so judgmental. Carl, you think it'd be a bumpy ride? I suppose it'd depend how much of dead Carl you'd eaten. You decide to take a closer look at the magazine carelessly discarded on the table. You realise it's an old copy of Space Desk Monthly. Not as entertaining as Slay. Thinking profile. It has a special article on customisable drawer layouts. Oh, I love having my drawers customised. Including... Shush, human. Including file management, pen trays, and the Space Desk's famous bespoke paperclip storage solutions. A little drool slips from the corner of your mouth. It just stores those paperclips so damn good. But as you flick over the page, you realise some thoughtless scoundrel has defaced the rest of the article, scribbling across it in black mark pen. You read the numbers 6 and 8. A travesty on so many levels. So, back to the polls. Paula, I'm not sure about clipping your insides to your outsides. I think you maybe leave them alone. Did they have space desks in the Old West? They have space desks everywhere, Kaluna. They probably just, called them something different. We need Zula name tags to slow in our drawers. Do you know what, human? You might even have some Zula clothes labels, mightn't you? Oh, that's going to spark a reminiscence, isn't it? We don't have time. No, we don't have time for that. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Froggy, store my paperclips, baby. Yes, Chloe, there's nothing more alluring than a paperclip storage solution. I know, guys, a 6 and an 8. You perverts are all so hung up on your drawers and your paperclips. But you missed that it was a 6 and an 8. Paula, you can't survive in a world where the number is 6 and 8. I mean, worse than that, we've got the whole code and nowhere to fucking use it yet. Shush, human, this is really going too far, being overly dramatic. Is it a 69 with a curvy lady? Oh, Kaluna, you're asking the big questions. My answer would be yes. Yes. Froggies, you think technically you're hung up on my drawers? Oh, you've got to make it worth it. Oh, Somdra, don't you try and claim the moral high ground. I knew you did it for shock factor. Rubbish. Rubbish. Oh, Apple user, shut up. Shut up, Apple user. Right, it's a tie between bar and painting. Anachronist, are we going to look behind the bar or the painting? And Chloe. Chloe, hush. Back to baby names, Mr. Snakehole. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you don't get pregnant that way. Painting anachronist, okay, painting. Hang on a second, human's just going to die. There we go. There we go. You decide to take a closer look at the large painting hanging on the wall. It's unusual, to say the least. It depicts a large octopus of some sort flipping you off with all its tentacles. It's clearly the product of a deeply disturbed mind. But something about it draws you closer until you can reach out and touch it which you do. You take the whole painting down from the wall and flip it over, searching for a clue. Having found nothing, you move to hang it back in its place, but stop! When you unfortunately see a small safe set into the wall previously hidden by the painting. It looks like you'll need a 4-digit code to open it. Whatever could it be? Yes, Apple user, you called it. So, nah, yes. Froggish, you've never gotten pregnant that way either. Good, good. Anyway, Paula, you want to take bets on the human survival? Human is going to do her best, her very best, to not pass away Anachronista, for a multitude of reasons. But if it would distress Miss Janet Snakehole's daughter, then she's going to do her utmost, okay? Carl, you're going down a very dark road now. I don't think we want to... Sondra, if you're on the moral high ground, Apple user is smug. Always. That's sort of their thing. Anyway, where are we looking next? Have we looked everywhere? Oh no, we've got bar and piano. Oh, human, why isn't there an option to open the safe? Oh dear, oh dear. 1 second. Just give us a second. Just give us a second. Okay, we presumed that given that finding the safe numbers was a little longer drawn out, we presumed that we did that last. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. It's okay. The human hasn't completely fucked up this time. She just added it with like the ending rather than as a separate option. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. So for now, our choices are going to be whatever's left over, which I think is the bar or the piano. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. It's fine. I mean, seriously, usually, yeah, the human does fuck up, but this is a simple one. This is a simple one. This is a simple one. So yes, Kaluna, having done all the work for this safe, rather than just going and open it, we're all agreeing as a group to go, no, do you know what? We're not going to bust into that safe. We're going to carry on looking. And it's okay. So yes, please do vote. The bar or the piano? Do paper clips work on brainworms? Yes. No, Ruth, we're not right. No, Ruth, no, we're not opening the safe. We're looking round. Yes, Chloe, as a group, we've decided we need a boogie and a drink. We always need a drink. Hello, Philip. So, okay, look, okay. Do you know what? Fuck it all. Fuck it. We're gonna open the safe. You use the bizarre and freakish code to open the hidden safe and remove a box of bullets. There we go. You happy? You happy? Yay, fucking ha! Are you happy? Are you happy now? Are you? Are you all happy now? What? Fuck! What won the vote? Was it was it the piano? Was it the piano? Well, well, it's not a democracy, so we're looking at the piano now. Yes, Froggish, you're happy. Excellent, excellent. We're no, don't eat the bullets. No, no, no. Come on. Piano. You decide to take a closer look at the piano. If you can be a sheriff in the Wild West, maybe you can play the piano too. You sit down, your fingers delicately hovering over the keys. You take a deep breath and begin playing. Yeah, you can't play the piano. The awful clanging is brought to a swift end as a flaming snake of ample girth suddenly bursts from the piano. You can only assume the friction of striking the keys on a poorly maintained instrument was enough to set the snake alight as it was slumbering within. Despite the snake's considerable diameter, it quickly burns out, leaving only ashes behind. Well, ashes and something else. You dust off a chunk of metal, maybe? Maybe you dust off a chunk of metal, human. You're not an expert, but it looks like the cylinder from an old six-shooter. Sadly, it's empty of bullets, but at least you're a little closer to your showdown with Zelo. Happy as just the bullets, we are along the way. Hello, Harry, is Noodles girthy? Very. Amply so. So, Zara, you do not consent to your spawn being called Frog. It's too late, we've decided. Tough, that's how it works. Yeah. Anyway, we've got the bar. We've got the bar to look at. We're going to look at the bar. Anachronista, can you not insert anything in Froggies, please? Thank you. Chloe, you want to drink now? You want to drink and to load the bullets? Chloe, this is how I live my life. Harry, are you okay? Clearly not. What are these names, Zara? Zara, what did you expect? Come on, Zara. That's how it is. Yeah. Froggy says, Harry ever been okay? Well, when you put it like that. You decide to take a closer look at the bar. All the dust in here is making you thirsty, but you find the selection of drinks a little disappointing. Your choice is limited to brown liquor. You give it a go, but it's as bad as you thought. But that doesn't stop you sampling a few more bottles, just to be sure. After the 8th bottle, it starts to taste a lot smoother, and after the 11th bottle, you'd go so far as to say you're enjoying it. But you're enjoying it so much you accidentally knock your empties onto the floor, shattering them into tiny pieces. Except for one bottle, which has shattered into a very useful-looking blade. And we know what we're going to do with that. We are going to use it on Jenny. Yes, we're going to go bottle them. Zara, you thought something like Milky Way or Orion. Fool, you know us better than that. No, we're not going to go and stab Zelo. Froggish, you don't take a knife to a gunfight. Have you never seen a Western? You pick up the shard of broken bottle and begin shredding Bear open. You can't help but think that Bear must have easier ways to help you. Can't they just have a backpack or something? But your musing is brought to an abrupt halt as you hear something loud hit the floor. At your feet lies an old six-shooter. Well, not exactly. It's most of an old six-shooter. It's missing its cylinder, which of course means it's missing bullets. It looks like you have more searching to do. If we hadn't been as efficient as we have. Sandra, you think Rasputin for Zara's baby? I must admit, Rasputin will work well for any gender, and it's about time we repaired the, damage done to the name Rasputin. Clooney, you don't think you can get over to Jenny? That's okay. You have a little lay down. Close your eyes. Everyone else will take care of it. It's too much work, Froggis. No. Anyway. After I call it the barehanded. Yeah, but Bear doesn't have the proper gun, do they? Do they? Sandra, we can play the Rasputin song as they come into the world. It can take quite a lot of time, and the song isn't very long, you know, Sandra. That's whole new levels of pain and suffering. Miss Susie, Mike finally brought you tea. Good. Put it on a loop. Can you imagine? Rasputin. Birth is barely 30 seconds. We need a 10-hour version. I suppose if we just play it once, but play it really, really slow. Right, okay. Now be honest. Who is going to spend the rest of the week thinking up names for Zara's baby? Because I know I will. The loop song might be too much. Oh no, don't utter the words 24-hour live. Right. Oh, we need a name game sticker. We need to do a live for the entirety of Zara's labour. Sandra, you've already decided on the names. We don't need to discuss it. No, Apple user, we're definitely not using your song. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, that's so kind. That's so kind. Hello, Nearly Headless Nick. Right, everybody, let's try and bring this escape from such as it is to an end. You twirl the gun around your fingers before dropping it on the floor as you attempt to slide it into the holster at your hip. Sorry, human's going to cough. Oh, Kaluna. Kaluna is a good name. There are quite a lot of, names that can work for either gender, aren't they? Like, I don't know, Sam. Anyway, it's Rasputin and that's the end of it. Come on, we're going to finish this. In all the time you've been exploring, it hadn't once occurred to you that perhaps you can't shoot. Yeah, Paula, that's great. Come on. Yeah, Apple user, it was smooth actually. Come on. Froggies is only a bit rumored that you can't shoot. Oh, you're all freaks. Right. You remove your gun, almost dropping it again, and point it at one of the bottles sat on the bar. You pull the trigger, but the bottle doesn't even wobble. You try again, ducking as the bullet ricochets off the bar and heads back in your direction. You take a deep breath and replace the bullets with shaking hands. You thought you were a gun-slinging sheriff, high on principles, known for deadly accuracy, who cleaned up this backwater and protected the townsfolk. Now it turns out you're just, well, you, but with a gun. You scratch your head as the clock outside begins chiming. You don't have much of a choice, do you? We're going to do this, human. We're going to do this. Do you go out and face the little green plushie in a showdown to the death, most likely your death? Or do you stay put and probably wait for an angry mob to carry you out and face justice for being a lily-livered, no-good waste of a sheriff's badge? Choose. Showdown or stay put. This is your final choice, everybody. And then we might just make it to the end of this escape room. Now, Zara, the day will be around Boxing Day to January. So it'll be a little present for you. Aww. I'm not soft. You're soft. It's not me. I'm not soft. I'm not soft. Sandra, can you use Apple Use as a shield? Yeah, okay. Miss Janet Snakehole, Jan and E.T. Mr. Welch, you're going to order pizza. Okay. I don't know, Paula. Are you high on principles or principles? Miss Janet Snakehole, you only stopped paying attention to the Doom Room 4 or 5 minutes ago? Fuck, I'm pretty sure that even I stopped paying attention to the Doom Room a good half an hour ago. Can you wear part of an old stove like a bulletproof vest? Don't forget we have a sheriff's badge. Maybe that'll catch a stray bullet. That happens quite a lot, doesn't it? No? 3 Capricorns, Zara. I wonder, what is that in my zodiac? Fuck, I should know, shouldn't I? I probably shouldn't have started saying this. By the way, I hope everyone's voting in the poll. Vote in the poll for where we're going to look. I mean, we're going to look everywhere, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Showdown. Oh, you're all keen to go out, aren't you? Apple User, you use the mods as a shield. This is why you never get a mention in Slay. Available via the link in my bio. Mr. Welch, did you make friends with the mob? No, Chloe, stay awake. If the human's gone to all of this trouble to survive it, stay a fucking awake. Yeah, even Mutu's still paying attention. Come on. We're going to look everywhere. Everyone's like, Froggies, hush. Come on. No one said probe. Oh, Chloe's going to nap now. Kaluna, it's the Wild West and you ain't going to be yellow. Hello, Simple Numpty. I am Raz. I am your floofy doom. Welcome. Right. No, my probiotics. Stop it. Oh, hello, Tig. Right, come on. This is what happens when you go out and face the showdown. Yeehaw! You decide to walk out the door and face Zelo in the showdown. You remove your gun from its holster and check the bullets one last time. You drop the gun on the floor again as you return it to its holster. You turn to face what's left of dead Carl and practice a quick draw as the clock rings the last chime. Then you go and retrieve your gun from across the saloon where it slipped from your grip and you flung it behind the bar. You suspect that's the only way you're going to do any damage to Zelo. You finally step out into the dusty street and stand facing the little green plushie. You adjust your gun belt as the tension rises. A gentle warm breeze blows tumbleweed down the street. Still, you stand waiting for Zelo to move. Overhead a group of vultures circle, yet the little green plushie still hasn't moved. The sign for the saloon creaks as it's blown by the breeze, and suddenly you find yourself laying in the dusty street on your back, staring up into the clear blue sky. The little green plushie peers down at you briefly before shuffling away down the street. Your vision begins to grow dim, but you're not really surprised. You suppose it's your own stupid fault for always wanting to be a cowboy. You gather all your remaining strength to half-heartedly shout one more yee-haw, and you're dead. So there we go, you did the showdown. Yee-haw. Simple numpty, I did used to like you. Saying you sound like you should be a reform voter, I think they might need to be banned. Anyway. Farewell, apple user. Not I have arrived, I am departing. Ooh, I don't want to think about that. Hello, pound bananas. You return. So, yes, Zelo was a very quick draw. Kaluna, Zelo was a very quick draw. So now, I mean, that's for everybody who wanted to go out in a blaze of glory, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe Zelo just needed a hug. I'm sure most desperados just need a little bit of a hug, really, don't they? So this, human, this is a long ending. This is the ending for everyone who decided to stay in the saloon. And we actually don't remember, we don't remember this ending, so this will be fun. It's okay, human, we're going to make it. Right. You decide to stay in the saloon. The first thing you do is help yourself to some of the disgusting brown liquid from behind the bar and hope there's enough left that it starts to taste nice. Wait, how does an elephant sound? Okay, human, maybe we're not going to make it. Anyway, and actually said, don't worry. I'm sure it was a joke. Yeah. One doesn't joke about Reform UK. I mean, if ever there was a joke, they're the punchline. But anyway, everyone, come on. Anyway, while I try and remember what elephants sound like, let's see if we can get through the end of this. After a lot of hard work, it's just beginning to be palatable when you find yourself levitating slightly off the ground. At least, you think you are. The brown liquid may taste foul, but it is delightfully potent. Rawr. Your suspicions are confirmed when you reach out to grab the bottle for another gulp, only to find it evades your grasp as you seem to drift through the air away from it. We're moving on from the lion noise. You're barely able to make sense of what's happening before the saloon seems to dematerialize and you find yourself stood on the solid floor of a bright white laboratory. You do find yourself swaying a little, but suspect that's the work of the brown liquid. You look around, waiting for someone to give you some answers, and after a few moments of eerie silence, thank you, Miss Janet. After a few moments of eerie silence, a loudspeaker system squeaks into life. A boring, monotonous voice directs you to a large cabinet in front of you and invites you to choose a bottle from its contents. Do you know what, human? I really don't remember this. Are we sure we wrote this? So, you're not exactly thirsty, but you wouldn't mind keeping the buzz going, so you obediently stumble over to the cupboard and begin searching through the contents. To your surprise, but not necessarily your disappointment, you realise the bottles don't contain booze, but lube. After a few moments, the surprise abruptly turns to panic. Human? Human, what ending is this? Human, we haven't been hacked, right? It's so hard to tell. It could be a happy ending. Paula, you're scared. A door behind you. A door behind you slides open, and someone in a full spacesuit with a helmet obscuring their face steps through, clipboard in hand. In broken English, they welcome you aboard their scientific research spaceship and invite you to choose your lube before disrobing and positioning yourself buttocks up on the comfy-looking examination bed. You have so many questions, but sadly none of them seem able to turn into verbalized words that you can express through speech. Instead, you find yourself sluggishly following the very polite alien's orders. As you remove your clothes, they tell you about their exploration of the galaxy, which seems to largely consist of vainly probing any creature they come across. I know, Carl, so there will be probing. And I was pretty damn sure there was no probing this week. Sondra, I couldn't possibly comment. You can only wonder how much information can be gleaned this way, but apparently it's enough for this to be this alien's life work. And you thought you'd had some questionable jobs. The alien takes the Marmite-flavoured lube from your hand as you settle on the bed with a yawn. You didn't know your day would pan out like this when you found yourself in a Wild West saloon, but you have always been a little curious about the probing thing. Bananas, where do you sign up? Sondra, yes, this is how I know Zara's going to have twins. The alien continues talking as you hear the lube cap click open, and then you find yourself falling asleep. Froggish, you knew your day would end up like this. You wake to find yourself laying on soft, lush grass with a warm breeze blowing across your bare skin. Your eyes snap open, now fully awake as you get to your feet. You are indeed naked, and in a large perspex box with grass on the floor and a small pond in the corner. You're about to bang on the transparent walls when an alien family walks by. At least you think that's what they are. There seems to be some discussion amongst them as they watch you for a while before moving away. As you watch them leave, you realize this isn't the only perspex box. You look out across a huge room filled with them, each containing a different creature, and all watched by groups of aliens strolling past. You've barely had time to register what's happening before a hatch behind you opens and a tray of food is pushed into the box. You look it over. To your surprise, it has all your favourite things. You sit on the surprisingly comfy grass and eat your lunch. Supposing this is the first escape room you've survived in a while. Maybe you should be careful what you wish for. So my goodness, human, we survived. I don't know what's worse, that's an unusual ending or that you don't remember writing it. That's a bit disturbing, isn't it? Yes, it was human kibble. Yes, everybody, human kibble. Human kibble. Miss Jenny Snakehole, the human's English teacher, was confused and enamoured by her. Mushu, do we still have the gun? I presume not. But, I mean, look, I'm just saying that I couldn't hide it. If I was naked, an old 6-shooter ain't gonna fit up there. Human? No? Give it a go? Anyway, we made it. Kaluna, you definitely didn't see it coming. We didn't see it coming and we wrote it. Just goes to show that the human's memory only lasts about a couple of weeks, doesn't it? Anyway, what can one say to this? Sock Monkey, you'd like a probing escape room. Do you mean one that's really in depth, or Chloe, go and enjoy your nap. Enjoy it. Pampanas, was it a happy ending? Was it? I mean, it was an ending. We survived. It doesn't happen often, does it? Maybe the Wild West fantasy was a human trap. Must be. I mean, human, we could totally write Doctor Who, right? With ideas like that. Frog, yes. No. Yeehaw! At least I remembered it was yeehaw and not woohoo. That's something. Anyway, there you have it, everybody. It is it is what it is. Oh, look at me, adorable. Thank you, Sondra. Massive curveball. I know, right? Right? Everyone needs to message intergalactic names. Seriously, I think we're gonna need for this to be a thing, Zara. In fact, Zara, we don't even need your participation. It has definitely been something, Froggus. I don't know what more we can say. But I think it is time to bring this live to an end. I think we are. Usually, I'd say the humans in need of a drink. I think at this point we probably all are, except Zara. So we always end on a song. I know we started with the Zara song, but I think we should finish with the Zara song as well. How about that? Oh, Kaluna, good point. Zara's going to be in charge of the official name. We can pick the basement crew name. Yeah. Was the probing that good? Kyle, I don't smoke, but I'm thinking of taking it up. That's how good it was. Anyway. But Marcus didn't get a basement crew name. Well, okay, Zara, you get a 2-for-1 now. Come on. Anachronistic, you've not heard Miss Janet Snakehole's song. I'll be honest, I'm not sure that the human's voice is up for 2. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? What was... Oh, I remember Miss Janet Snakehole's song. Okay. You know what we'll do? We'll do Miss Janet Snakehole's song, and then we'll come back to Zara. How about that? How about that? And then next week, don't forget, everybody, next week it is the human's birthday on Sunday, so she's going to be hosting. You voted for it, don't fucking blame me. So there we go. Oh, we've got a poll. What have we got a poll for? We've got a poll. Which are you, Froggis, Froggis or Froggis? Jesus Christ. So yes, we have you have the human on Sunday and it's your own fault. But on the Saturday we don't know yet. So maybe we will try and think up some baby names. Or something. Anyway, I'm going to do Miss Janet Snakehole's song and then we'll end on the Zara song. How about that? Woo! There we go. Let's start again. Let's bring it down a notch before we rack it up again with Zara's song. You're in a philosophical mood as you browse through your utensil drawer. From potato mashers, yeehaw, to caviar spoons, and you have cutlery and ladles galore. Now your thoughts run to beavers and girthy snakes, and time petting your beaver is not a mistake. But there's an age-old truth, you know, every snake needs a hole. Every snake needs a hole, even those of ample girth, 'cause even with all the spoons in the world, from lobsters to ice cream, a snake's nature isn't up for debate, no matter how much you conjugate. So there we go, everybody. Every snake needs a hole. Philosophy, entertainment, and melodious musings. That's what we're all about, isn't it? Froggis. So, thank you, Jules. Miss Jenna Snakehole, you're conjugating right now. Are you going to tell us you've arrived? Right, we're going to end on Zara's song, so I will not be cajoled into doing anything else after this except signing off. So thank you, everybody. Here is Zara's song. I want you all to sing along. Come on! Let's rock this place. Something like that. Come on! Move like you're being probed, people. It's time to live stream, and something evil's lurking in the dark. Ooh! You welcome your mod team. You already know that shit's about to start. You shake with fear, but Apple users already been muted. Yeehaw! A poll appears, but you know that Zara can't be stopped. Now Apple users blocked because it's Zara, and Zara's right because she don't take no shit. And you know she'll start a fight because it's Zara, and Zara's right. You only get one chance before she'll smash button, set shit alight. Ma, 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 ma. Whoa. Miss Janet Snakehole, is that you arriving? Well done, everybody, for singing for what? Yeah, that, for singing along. Well done, everybody. I'll use you back in time for your mention. Anyway, congratulations once more to Zara. And it is time to bring this live to a close for another week. But fear not, we will be back on Saturday as usual. I hope you've had a wonderful last hour and a half. We definitely have. So, my beautiful humans, go and enjoy the rest of your week. Here comes the finger of doom. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for the likes in the comments and the gifts. And thank you for the wonderful news that you've shared with us all, Zara. But until Saturday, I'm afraid, go and have a little sippy sip. Go and enjoy a little bit of sun if you've got some. Maybe have a happy Easter if that's your thing. But for now, everybody, farewell.